Take a look at that. Hi guys, today I'm making one of my favourites, Lebanese style chicken shawarmas from scratch at home in about 15 minutes. Let's start with some chicken thighs. Just give these a quick trim, take off any fat. And I'm just going to slice these into small cubes, about 1 inch thick cubes. Right, let's get started with our marinade. I'm going to start with some Greek yogurt, and I'm only going to go for 2 tablespoons. And we're going to add some garlic paste, about 1 tablespoon, followed by a teaspoon of ginger paste, 1 teaspoon of chili, 1 teaspoon of cumin, a hit of pepper, lots of salt, some lemon juice, and lots of paprika, some olive oil, and just give this a really good mix. Okay, our marinade is ready. You want it to look similar to this, nice, shiny, and delicious, right? So I'm going to go straight in with my chicken pieces. And let's give these a really good marination. Let's coat each and every piece with the marinade. Right, I'm going straight in with my chicken skewers. I'm double skewering, so I'm going to go in with 2 skewers for each piece of chicken. Right, so I've got my chicken skewers resting on each side of my deep dish. As you can see, the chicken is not really touching the bottom of the dish, which is exactly what you want, so the heat can penetrate underneath the chicken there. This is going to go in my oven on a gas mark 7 for about 17 minutes, and we'll take it out halfway through just to give it another baste with some of this leftover marinade. Perfect. Alright guys, while my chicken is in the oven, I'm just going to prepare my sauces, and I'm going to start by making a very quick garlic mayonnaise. So we're just going to get 1 clove of garlic, peel it up, smash it up, and let's start by just giving this a rough chop, and we're just going to puree this kind of with our knife on the board. And at this stage let's add some salt, and the salt crystallizes and kind of like helps it to like grind out the puree. So that texture from the salt is going to make it into a puree. And just use the side of your knife just to create this beautiful, delicious garlic. And that literally just goes into our bowl like this. And then we go in with some bog standard shop bought mayonnaise with a touch of lemon juice, whack of pepper. Give that a good stir. Right, very quick, beautiful, delicious garlic sauce. Okay, let's make our chili sauce. So we're just using a good quality hot pepper sauce, about a tablespoon of ketchup, and that's it, that's your chili sauce. While our chicken cooks now, we're just going to start by slicing and preparing our salad. So I'm just going to do some cucumber halves and quarters. Right, some nice thin slices of tomato. Shred some lettuce, just a little bit, not too much. Right, so one thing you've got to do to the tomatoes is you just got to spread them out a bit like this, right? And you've just got to get pepper and salt. And you just kind of got to do that with the tomatoes. It's just mandatory. Tomatoes can't be served without salt and pepper in my kitchen, I'm afraid. And we're going to do some very thin strands of onions. Right, so we're pretty much ready to build our shawarma. We're just waiting for our chicken to cook. I'm going to quickly go and check it now, and hopefully it's ready for a basting. Right, my chicken's been in for about 12 minutes. I'm just taking it out now to give it a good basting. So if you have a look at that, it looks absolutely stunning, to be honest. Right, let's start off by just giving this side here a little bit of a baste with our leftover marinade. And this is all flavour here. You want to make sure it gets in every nook and cranny. I'm just going to grab my tongs and just give these very hot skewers a flip. Right, and it gets a base from this side now too. Right, these are ready to go back in the oven for a further 7 or 8 minutes. Right, our chicken skewers are ready. I'm just going to pop these straight onto the board. Beautiful, just look at that, stunning. Right, that looks delicious, that looks perfect. I'm going to start building my shawarma now. Let me just move this to a side. Right, okay, I've got some Middle Eastern flatbread here, and I am just going to start by just topping it generously with my garlic mayonnaise. And now we're going to go in with some of our lettuce, onion, some of our beautiful seasoned tomatoes, some cucumber, okay, so now some of our beautiful chicken. Right, now that's looking beautiful and delicious, and we've just got to add some fresh sumac to the chicken. Go in heavy, this is beautiful stuff. Our chili sauce just to drizzle, just a little bit of fresh mint from my garden, and that just makes all the difference. Right, nice and confident here, just going to go in like this and just give it a nice confident twist. And I've got some foil here, and don't worry if it falls out, you can just tuck it back in. And we're just going to wrap this up with our foil, nice and tight. Both ends are just going to be folded over like so, and that is just going to sit there for 1 second while I build my next one. Let's slice these bad boys up. Take a look at that. And the same thing on this side, where we just and there you have some beautiful, delicious shawarmas. Alright guys, these are my perfect Lebanese style chicken shawarmas made at home in about 17 minutes. These are absolutely stunning, I love them. Absolutely effing delicious.